Yo, what's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video I will be reviewing the WZ-122 TM. The Chinese tier 8 medium tank, or I will call it even a heavy tank because it's a kinda slow medium with long reload time and a nice high alpha damage and an insane penetration with premium shells. We have nearly 300mm of penetration, so if you actually go heavy side with this tank, you will have no problem at all to penetrate the most enhanced armor, whatever tier 9 of tier 8 heavies or tier 9 or TDs, tier 8 TDs. So insane penetration, nice high alpha damage, and the tanks in itself got also an insane frontal turret, which we can bounce a lot of damage with it if played correctly in a good hull down spot with those 7 degrees of gun depression. This tank is right now available in the draw. You can give it a try and have this tank. I got it already, and that's why we're gonna talk about this vehicle on this video. So I played with this tank till now 14 battles and I got 93% win rate with it, and I have 2.1k of average damage, so numbers don't lie. And I think that if I keep playing with this tank, my win rate will not go under maybe 75% because it's really an insane vehicle. In the right hands we can really do insane battles with it. So we have here on this vehicle 2k of TPM, but I really advise you to go for calibrated shells and just save the time switching between normal shells and premium shells, because as we can see there, we have a very bad penetration with normal shells, standard shells, but if you use premium you have nearly 300mm of penetration using calibrated, and you will need it of course to make your life easier on the battlefield. If you see just tier 8 and tier 9 TDs or heavy, especially the armored TDs on heavy, just switch automatically to the premium shells because you will not penetrate the frontal armor of the tier 8 heavies and tier 9 heavies with those normal shells. Okay, that's why switch, save your time and switch your premium shells, and you will easily penetrate every armor like, I don't know, a knife, hot knife slicing butter, you know. So boom, with premium shells we have no problem of penetration. We got, the gun dispersion is not insane. We have really accuracy problems, lack of precision and a long aiming time. That's why I'm using also the enhanced gun laying drive, but for that we have an insane high alpha damage, 400 damage per shot, sometimes more, up to 500, I don't know how much, with precision fire. The penetration, we talk about it. The mobility is not the best for a medium tank. We have definitely faster medium tank, but that's the point why which make this tank beginner friendly, because it's a good armored medium tank. So if you are a player who wanna start to know how to play with mediums, this medium tank is really beginner friendly. It's kind of heavy tank with a nice strong turret and even an upper plate. We can block a lot of damage with it, and this tank will not, let's say, seduce you to do mistakes and use your speed and rush very fast to the middle of the map, expose yourself to the enemy and be destroyed. This tank is not a fast medium tank, it's a slow medium tank. That means it's really, in my opinion, beginner friendly and with a strong frontal turret. The armor, we're gonna have a closer look at it with the armor inspector. And we have 7 degrees of gun depression, as we said, so we can really do the job with this depression and do a lot of damage, and from a hull down spot, at the same time blocking a lot of damage. To the provisions, I'm going for improved fuel, picking raw stock for better view range and more TPM, and I'm going also for the protective kit. To the consumables, I'm going for the multi-purpose restoration pack, the repair kit, and adrenaline, and with that we will have 15 seconds of faster reload time. Why 15? Because I'm not using the high-end consumables. Go better for the high-end consumables, of course. Engine accelerator for the better mobility, and improved optics for the better view range. Go also for the enhanced armor we can rely a lot on our frontal armor with this vehicle, and if this armor will be enhanced, it's of course better. So far so good. What we need to talk about this vehicle on paper, let's check out the armor of this tank and then it's just jump straight to the battlefield. Well, yeah, look at this, guys. This is what a Tiger II will see if, of course, you are using your gun depression, if you are in a hull down spot like this, using your 7 degrees of gun depression, using even premium shells. Okay, this is why a Tiger II will see. Yeah, so it's really a pretty strong frontal turret and upper plate, and we can block with it a lot of damage, especially on hull down spots. And that's why I'm saying to you here, use the enhanced armor. Here we can see the difference without enhanced armor and with enhanced armor. On flat ground, of course, we have to play more careful because we have there only the turret which we can rely on, and angling that doesn't make any sense because if you try to angle, you will expose your side. So yeah, we can do some side scraping definitely with this tank, absolutely. But it's not a tank for to be fair, it's not a tank for flat ground. It's for hull down positions, or let's say if you are on a place where you can hide this whole hull here behind, I don't know, obstacles, buildings, or in front of rocks or whatever. Obstacles, hide all of this and the enemy will see only a turret, and with a bit of wiggling and angling, the enemy will have it harder to, let's say, aim on your weak spots of your turret, even they are using premium shells. Okay, so this is how I'm playing with this tank. Of course, we are not invincible here with this turret, but we can really block a lot of damage, especially against tier 8 heavies, tier 7 heavies, and also, of course, we can block much more damage against tier 7 mediums and lights. So, and also tier 7 TDs, but the tier 8 TDs and tier 9 TDs and tier 9 heavies will have it much more easier to penetrate our armor, and that's why be aware of them if you are staying in front of a tier 9 TD, for example. Don't risk it because they will easily penetrate your armor, whatever, with or without enhanced armor. We are very easy to penetrate, even in hull down spots. Okay, be aware of yeah, tier 8 and tier 9 TDs, and also be aware of tier 9 heavies. Don't risk a lot against them. Against the rest, we saw we have really a robust, solid armor which we can rely on. Alright, here we go, the first battle in New Bay, and yeah, I'm going here firstly to this position to spot some enemies who are trying to cross or to go up to the river. In this case, the WZ-122 tier 8 heavies. As I told you, we will have some issues, some problems to penetrate the tier 8 and tier 9 heavies if we are using normal shells. That's why always change automatically to your premium shells if you see any yeah, tier 8 or tier 9 heavies in front of you, or if you are just not sure if you're going to penetrate or not, like me right now finishing the T25. I just switched to my premium shells, and there I'm pretty sure that I will penetrate because we have, as we saw, nearly 300mm of penetration. That will do definitely the job. Maybe unlucky shot on the tracks. So now here is a very interesting position. I will stay here a lot because look at this, Panther 2, no problem to pen him with my premium shells. We know all that the Panther 2 got a strong frontal armor, but no problem to penetrate. So I'm actually here creating myself a hull down position. I'm a bit higher than the enemy, and that's why actually I'm already in a hull down position on high ground, and the enemy have to aim up to me, but I'm already angled for them, and that's why I'm actually here in a hull down position. And I will be blocking a lot of shots in this position. I will use it, I will stay here. It's clever to stay here and farm my damage because I know I'm safe. I can stay here, I can even be spotted, no problem for me. I'm in a hull down spot, showing my frontal armor, and as I told you, against tier 8 heavies, and tier 7 heavies, mediums, whatever, we can really block a lot of damage if you are in a hold down position, showing only our upper plate and our frontal turret. Now another sneaky shot, a free shot on the WZ-122 TM of the enemy, and yeah, so let's keep farming. I'm spotted for the IS-3 and also for the other tank right there who are trying to hit me right now. Premium shell again, and boom, unlucky shot. I was even able to go for more damage in this battle. I missed actually 2 shots, one in the beginning and this one right now, and actually that were the 2 shots that I missed to go for ace in this battle. But yeah, whatever, it is how it is. Sometimes unlucky, it's part of the game. But I'm also happy with my first class, what I'm going to get here in this battle. So yeah, so far so good. Now it's only 4 versus 3. Let's always look around you, what's going on, which enemy tank, which victim you can slap next, and yeah, it's always stay cool, don't risk a lot, don't rush a lot. Now I'm trying to analyze this situation here and try not to do a mistake, not to expose myself to the enemy, because actually I'm also nearly, if imagine those 3 tanks will rush on me, they will finish me actually. That's why always be wise and choose which tank you should finish next or which tank you should rush on it next. Now both of us bots missed his shots, but in my case I would say I was just trying my luck. I shoot it on the Leo behind the wall, but now we finish him. As we saw, I faced hug the Leo, he wasn't able to penetrate me. The Leo is a tier 7 medium tank, and we are really so stupidly strong against tier 7 and tier 8 mediums and lights. They have really huge problems to penetrate our frontal armor, like they are standing in front of a heavy tank, a tier 8 heavy tank. So it's really insane frontal armor, nice gun. All what we need is to stay calm, find your position from the second line because we have a long reload time, find your hull down spot on high ground or whatever, behind a hill or behind an obstacles, and just farm your damage. Yeah, easy gameplay, I would say. If we know how to play with this vehicle, we can really perform a lot of battles, do a lot of damage, block a lot of damage, and win a lot of battles. Next battle and the last situation for this review gonna be in Castilla. Laxilla, nope, it's no more Laxilla for me. I have 120 FPS on this map with high graphics, but yeah, it's not the topic of this video. Yeah, in Castilla, as always, I go to my favorite spot in this map, the middle of the map. From here, it's always a surprise for the enemy if you go this side, because they don't expect that there will be some tanks here, and from this position it's risky a bit, of course, because if you get spotted, there is the mediums right there waiting for you, but it's always a surprise. It's always also a nice spot to do some free shots, so to farm some damage from this position, also to spot the heavies who are trying to go up, and to spot them for your teammates, especially for the TDs and the camping heavies who are waiting to also farm some damage. An insane position, Castilla. If you know what to do, go to the middle of the map and you will not regret it. Again, I bounced a shot against the ISU, against the Centurion, who got anyway, who got anyway not the best penetration, and he will struggle a lot to penetrate my frontal armor. The Centurion one is a tier 8 medium tank. As I told you, the mediums and lights, whatever actually which tier, 9, 8, 7, they will struggle a lot to penetrate my upper plate and turret. Hello, Luva! Surprise, Luva! Let's finish him, and yeah. Use my premium shell and the lower plate, boom. No problem to pen him. Seems like he's knowing what is he doing. He's trying to angle his vehicle, wiggle left, try to make it harder for me to aim on him, but bro, come on, nice try. Alright, already 6 versus 4. I blocked already 1.2k of damage, and I'm going for nearly how much? 2k of damage. And I'm still hungry for it to keep dealing more damage. So looks very easy how to play with this tank. It's nearly beginner friendly. All you need to do is go in a position where you can fire your shots and then hide again while reloading, then go out again. And in the end of the battle, of course, it depends how good is your team in the end of the battle. If you are leading like this, outnumbering the enemy team, you can of course risk more, play more aggressive like me right now, and don't give a shit, just expose your side. Wow, ammo rack by the WZ-111 GFT. And yeah, let's now finish the last one if possible. Let's have a look. Boom, roll back, already going for 3.1k of damage. And here in this situation I was just too greedy. Instead of waiting for the T92 firing another shot, I wanted to give him another slap, and with that I risked my tank and I was destroyed. But yeah, we won this anyway. So I think in my opinion now, after watching those two battles, you should have a better idea about this tank, if this tank fits to your playstyle or not. And if you have this tank already, you should know now how to drive this vehicle and how to play with it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. If yes, you know what to do. Smash the like button, but don't break your display. Subscribe to the channel if you are new watching my content, and see you soon in the next video, guys. Bye bye.